Dahoodpostman, Professor Melly Mel. This is not a glorification or a glamorization. This is an education. You can go anywhere in the world and get a couple of lives, but you come right here to get the truth. Be sure to click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when the dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and the 15th. Lock the door. Back again, once again, Professor Melly Mel, Swannyfly. Swannyfly, I asked you about your perception, but also I want to know, can you give me a message of insight for those who are now engaging in what we call the phenomenon of gangbanging?
Yeah, the insight on that, it's just sad, man, that, you know, the insight of the gangbanging is just like, it ain't no loyalty. You know, you got these dudes among thieves out here, and the cutthroats, and these young dudes don't have no clear vocation because they weren't taught right, or dudes didn't sit them down and teach them right. It's just sad, man, that these dudes is all dressed alike, man. When we was banging, we had colors, we had khaki suits, we had golf hats, we had Murder Ones on, like I got on. We always, if we was gang banging, we looked for a man. I'm not telling nobody to go gang bang and look for their man, but if you that's what you into, man, you should look about who you going to look for or search for. It ain't right that all these young dudes is killing. Every young dude just wearing the same tights, the same type of clothes, the same chains, and being these nice cars ain't a gang member, man. Every dude ain't a gang member because he live in a different hood. You hit a corner and he was walking with his girl and he's dressed like you. And y'all think these dudes is gang members, man. And that's sad, man, that going to these young dudes' funerals, that ain't even gang bang, man. You dudes don't ask the person where they from. You dudes just shoot to kill and be on drugs. And man, give a person a chance to live, man. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that you probably saying, oh, this nigga right here on this podcast talking about this and that, he was doing the same thing we doing. But I'm just saying, the insight, man, give a person a chance to live. It's cool to give a person a pass sometimes, bro. It's really cool,
We
man.
did it all the time.
We did it all the time when we was coming up, man. It ain't you got to shoot to kill all the time. You know, the sight of the day gang banging is terrible, man. It's not to cut you young dudes down or say nothing bad about you young dudes, but y'all need to wake up, bro. Every dude ain't no fucked up dude in the world. Every dude ain't evil. Every dude ain't got that devil on his shoulder telling him to kill. Sometimes look up, man. I guess y'all dudes wasn't raised up in church. Y'all mamas ain't number 30. Y'all grandmamas is 38 and no home bringing. Or man, when we came up, as far as gang banging, we did fear something. That we feared the God, man, because we was raised up in church, but we also was doing wrong. Y'all have nobody to fear in y'all life. No father figure. Some of y'all ain't got no mothers. Some of y'all parents is dope out. And I understand it, man, but sometimes, man, look at yourself and jump out that mirror, man, and look at you and see if you're destroying yourself and destroying another black man. You know, give somebody a chance to live, man. Ain't nothing wrong with giving a pass sometimes.
You think we lost something in our culture? Because just think about this for a moment. Most of our parents came from southern states, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Atlanta, Oklahoma, and then they, moved out west for better opportunities. And what they bought with them was a value system, right? And that value system, for some reason, as years begin to pass, the value system, because there was a time when you used to have to say yes ma'am, no ma'am, and you don't hear that today. All you hear is dead homies and what's the other words they use? There's a few more other words as they bro, and they even call the girls bro and dude and all, So I'm saying it's like the conversations is hard to follow because it's very limited in scope. The dialogue is like I really can't follow it because there's nothing there that reflects the Webster, Merriam-Webster dictionary. It's like made up stuff, right? That they understand. I get it because I hear Crip and some of the other ones speaking, and we know that his verbiage is not necessarily come from English language. But at the same time, how do you now envision creating positive change even though those people are working from a very limited capacity and understanding of the world that you once played a part in.
Yeah, I would love to see a change. My thing is, if I changed my life and I made it through the 80s, and I also want to salute all the brothers that made it through the 80s to the mid 90s. And my thing is, man, at some point, man, you got to change your life. If you don't change your life, you're gonna end up being in jail for the rest of your life, or you're gonna end up getting killed, you know. So don't think it can't happen to you, man. You know what I'm saying? People ought to look up, man. We are stinking ourselves everywhere, all across the globe, man. The gang killing, the gang violence, you know, the straight bullets hitting pregnant mamas, straight bullets hitting grandmamas. Come on, man. We got to try to change this way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? I understand it and I get it. You know, some dudes want to gang bang. If that's what you want to do what you want to do, man. You know, all I got to tell you, man, that we need to slow down on the killing, man, and try to change in our hearts, man. And I know everybody want to be down, but when them numbers come up in that courtroom, some of you dudes start telling, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was all fun and games when you're on those drugs and you're riding around the car with your partner and doing what
they
you're
was
doing.
Oblivious.
Yeah, you didn't think you can get caught out. It happened to you. It can happen.
Here's a question. Have the internet reconfigured or redesigned gangbanging?
Yes, the internet had a lot of part to do on gangbanging. Everybody's trying to get a reputation off the internet. Look, man, if you ain't got no reputation when the internet wasn't here, you ain't gonna get no reputation. You can show your face. You putting yourself as a target for the feds, the police. You putting yourself a target for anybody to get you, man. You know what I'm saying? That internet, this is what it comes to. Gangbanging become internet now. Internet gangbanging. This is what dudes do. Dudes want to get these likes and everything. And I know we beating a dead horse with this and everybody say that. But man, gangbanging off the internet ain't nothing but to get you killed and put you in jail the rest of your life, man. Because some dudes stalk internets. They don't be on them, they stalk them and look for their praise. And dudes be on these internets, man, and the dude catch you and see you. And you got some gang members, they don't even be on the internet. They got fake pages and they looking for their enemy, seeing where their enemy locations at, or where their enemies popping up. And y'all dudes call ops and we call them enemies, period. You know, but you know, that's the new slang word that y'all use because of the rappers. But we wasn't know. We always was set trenders. We never let nobody set a trend for us. In our era, we set the trend. But you know, that's what you dudes get all y'all words from these rappers, and it's crazy. But man, you dudes, man, come on, this internet banging need to stop, man. The internet writing and all this need to stop. Man, come on, man. Stay off the internet, bro. This is not cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
The streets died the moment everybody got on the internet. Know that. It's crazy and how this thing is boiling over, and it's like a pot that's full of hot water, but now you add some more ingredients to it and it begins to boil over. And I believe that's where we at with this, you know, the way, because you're right, they got some guys that's on there, they don't do nothing, they just watch. They're not logged in. Well, they're logged in, but what I'm saying, they don't have no name. You don't really know they're there, but they watch it because they looking to really make their mark in another kind of way, and they're using that as a stalking horse. And I appreciate you acknowledging that. I want to talk about some other things, but we're gonna lock the door at this point, and we're gonna come back.
Lock the door. Lock
it.
Proof of grind all the time, baby.
Yeah, Kelly Finders, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money, got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me.